Good afternoon and welcome to Nora's Dog Training Company. We're here this afternoon with Leon and Rich, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today on video is Leon's ability to understand and respond to his formal on-leash obedience commands without an attitude. The little tiny corrections and lots of motivation that we give the dogs when we're working with them, and the training equipment that we're using. Rich is using a regular 6-foot web training leash, and he keeps the bulk of the leash folded in his right hand. That leaves his left hand free to give any tiny little correction that's needed, and the only correction that we give is a little tug and release on the training collar, which you're familiar with from Cora. Now Leon is sitting very nicely at Rich's left, which is where all of our obedience training is done, and the first exercise that we're going to demonstrate for you is heeling. Heeling is proper leash walking, and the command is Leon heel. Now at this point, Leon has a job to do, and that is to maintain pace with Rich when they're walking, not forging ahead or lagging behind, but matching pace. Looking at Rich for direction, and maintaining a good attitude during the course of his workout. And I think working with Leon at home, going over his commands is going to gain you a little bit more respect and a little bit less attitude, because as you can see, he's very proudly showing off for Rich and for the camera. This is his sit stay, and he enjoys this. I know that you guys are great dog parents, but you're very soft with him, and I think that we're being very soft with him as well, and using a little bit of treat every once in a while, but it gets the best out of him, and he looks happy. He came in, he sat right in front of Rich, he's got his tail wagging, and he looks like a happy boy. Rich praises him verbally as well. So we do very little correction with him, lots of motivation, lots of verbal praise. And he thrives on that. Which leaves him in another sit stay, and I think practicing with him is going to be really important, because I think he's learned this intimidation thing. Very nice. Put his brain to work. Gives him purpose, and everybody needs a sense of accomplishment. Now the next command that we're going to demonstrate is the down from a heel position. He does not like this command particularly, so Rich is using a treat to get him to lay down, but he has to go all the way down. He was just doing it before I turned the camera on, and he was doing it well. So rather than push him and get him in a bad mood, Rich just healed him out of that, and he's going to try it again. Now he's going to do it, yeah.
Down. All the way down. No. Come on.
Now he did that at least 6 times before I turned the camera on. So this is where you're going to run into your challenge with him, and why I wanted to keep him a little bit longer, because he doesn't like the down command and he isn't going to do it. So we're not going to get into a battle with him. He had a good video, he was doing a good job, he was happy, and I don't want to bring out the bad Leon. So Rich calls him in and does an easier command that he can accomplish and get praised for and get a treat for. So the down command still needs some work. You know how to work with him at home. You've done this before. He has been a fairly good boy while he's been here. Threatened, to get grumpy a few times, but I think all in all, he's done a great job. And we've enjoyed having him, and we want to thank you again for choosing Nora's Dog Training Company.